Hello, guys. After going on my trip to New York, I believe not last weekend, but the weekend before, I wanted to create a class about New York because I think it's a really fun city and lots of people from all around the world have heard about New York and New York City. So I have a document for you guys and I will share it and we will read it and discuss some of the things about New York. Okay, let's see. Hello, Amari. How are you?
I'm fine, teacher. Thank you for asking. You?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. Amari, have you ever visited the U.S.?
No, not yet.
Okay, do you want to visit the U.S.?
Yes, probably in the end of year I will go by work.
Oh, you'll.
Yes, I was living very close to the United States. I stay in the visa from frontera. I don't know how can I say
The border.
the border. Yes, I stay on the border. Yes, border. Yes.
The border. So, were you like on the border of Mexico or the border of
Yes,
Canada?
in Mexico, in the north of Mexico.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Very cool. Do you see how to spell it, Amari? Border.
Sorry, teacher. I don't know.
Do
My
you
connection
see
is
my
not good.
spelling? Do you see the word in Burbling chat?
Oh, yes. I see. Border.
Okay. Okay. That's the correct spelling. All right, very cool. Well, hopefully you get to visit. Um, if you visited, which state do you want to visit?
I want to visit Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon. And why?
I think I have two friends from Brazil there, and I think I will really enjoy when I stay there.
Okay. And what's in Portland, Oregon? Is there something specific?
Eugenie, or something like that. Eugenie.
Eugene? Eugene?
Eugene,
Eu-
yes.
hmm.
It's
I'll
in
have to
Oregon.
look into it. I don't know much about Oregon. Oh, it's a major city. Okay. Hmm. Second largest city in the state. Okay. Interesting. Very cool. Well, thanks for sharing, Amari.
Welcome.
Class, can y'all hear me okay?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay, my connection is a little slow. All right, no problem. Jose Luis, how are you today?
I'm fine, teacher. And you?
I'm pretty good. And Jose Luis, same question. Have you ever visited the US?
No, teacher. Never.
No.
No.
And if you were to visit, which state do you want to visit?
Uh, I'm not sure. Maybe Montana is a good place because they have a good forest, I think. I'm not sure, but I think.
I think you're maybe right. I don't know too much about Montana.
Yes, New Orleans because I think that they have a very good uh, environment.
In New Orleans?
I think so. It's an environment of party all day or something like that.
Yeah, so they have a fun atmosphere.
Yes, and obviously New York because I think that is a good place.
Yeah. Yep. I agree. New Orleans sounds really fun. That's in Louisiana, and New York City is in New York. So yeah,
Yes.
both those places would be very fun. Um, all right, let me welcome David. David?
Yeah, hi Darren, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
I am fine, thank you for asking. What about you?
Oh, I'm good. David, you are very quiet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
My connection. I think.
Your connection is bad?
Yeah, I think my connection is poor.
Okay, it's not good. Okay, David, have you been to the US?
No, just in the movies.
Just in the movies. Okay, and if you were to visit, where would you want to visit?
Okay, so a friend of mine visited Houston and he showed me some pictures. And actually, I like it. It's a very large city and yeah, I like it. The big buildings and the roads are very complex. Yeah,
In
I
Houston?
like it. Yeah, in Houston.
Oh gosh. That's such a funny place to want to visit. I mean, I like Houston because that's where I live, but it's not the first city I would recommend. But
Yeah.
eh,
I don't know much about US, US, so
okay. Well, in this class, I will help you out. If I were to suggest a place, mm, New York would be very high on my list. I think
okay.
you should go to New York. It's a very cool city. All right. Um, Let me say hello to Pablo. Hello. Is your microphone working?
Yeah. Do you hear
Oh,
me?
hello. Yes, I can. How are you?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Good. And Pablo, have you ever visited the U.S.?
No, I haven't been in the US.
No? Uh,
No.
where would you visit in the U.S. if you could come?
I would like to visit Chicago, Michigan. It's in the state of Michigan.
Chicago is in... No, hold on.
No. Where is
Um,
Chicago?
Illinois.
Illinois.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. I would
Chicago.
like to visit Chicago.
Oops. Illinois. I used to think that Chicago was a state. It is not a state. That is very wrong.
Don't
So I
worry.
had to think a second. All right. Very cool. Chicago is a very neat city. I have never been, but it has, I think, very pretty weather in the summer, I think.
Yeah. My girlfriend visited Chicago the last week, and she said me that it the same to New York, but without all the trash that are in the street of New York, and you can see amazing skyscraper is the word.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can visit a lot of museum, and the food is great.
Oh, nice. That sounds wonderful. Yes, that is one negative about New York. I noticed there is a lot of trash at night. So people bag up the trash and put it on the street corners, and it smells really bad for like probably 2
Yeah,
hours.
because you can smell the trash. Can you smell
In
the
New
trash?
York, in New
New
York
York.
at night before the dumpster trucks pick it up.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so it smells for maybe about 2 hours. It's not terrible, but I think it smelled weird.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks for sharing, Pablo. All right.
Thanks.
Let me say hello to Paolo.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
Good. Where did you get your hat?
I bought through the internet, and it arrived 2 days ago.
Oh, nice. Okay, so I bought it on the internet. Internet. Okay. Awesome. And Paolo, same question. Have you ever been to the U.S.?
No, never.
Okay, I didn't think so. And if you were to come, where would you want to visit?
to visit. I think that Colorado State and Utah and California are very pretty states.
Mhm. Yeah, and California. Okay. Yeah, I love I love Colorado and Utah for the skiing. I've never been during summer, and California is very nice. What would you want to see in one of those states? Why would you want to go?
In in Colorado, I like the mountains,
Hmm.
and in the Utah, I like the desert, the landscape, and
Good.
California, the beaches, and yeah, that's it.
Good. Yeah, perfect, Paolo.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for sharing. Let me say hello to Hector. Have I said hello to you yet?
Hi Daniel,
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine.
Good, good. And Hector, have you visited the U.S.?
No, I have not visited the US, the US.
Okay. And if you were to visit, where would you want to go?
Um, Maybe San Francisco City,
Hmm.
because it's a city for movies. Many movies is is made
Hmm.
in San Francisco, and I wanted to know that city.
Hmm.
I want to know the bridge of San Francisco.
Good. Hold on. Francisco? How do you spell that word? Oh, like that. Okay. Um, okay, many movies are made in
Or
San Francisco. Hmm.
okay,
And
many.
one thing we do not usually say, I want to know the bridge. We usually say, I want to see the bridge or I want to visit.
Okay,
Okay,
yes, yes, yes.
so I see
To
or
know is more for people.
yeah, yeah, you know people and you know knowledge.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
I
but when you
want to
actually
see.
go, when you go, you want to see or you want to visit.
Okay, yes, thanks.
Hmm. You're welcome. All right, let me say hello to Andrew.
Hello,
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Good. Andrew, is this your first time with me?
Yes, it is my first time with you.
And where are you from?
I am from Russia.
Russia. And how long have you been studying English?
Uh, I've been studying English for 3 years.
Nice. Okay, and have you ever visited the U.S.?
No, unfortunately, no.
No? And if you were to visit, where would you want to go?
If I had the chance to go, I would go to New York and California.
Nice. And why both of those?
Uh, I saw New York many times in different movies,
Hmm.
so it would be nice to see the places it myself.
Yeah?
Mm, and maybe the Times Square, so this famous place where California, because of sun, good weather, beaches, the sea.
So the scenery? The scenery and the sun and the beaches and the good weather? Is that what you said?
Yes. I
And
Do you hear me clear?
say it again?
Do you hear me clear?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly. Sometimes it cuts in and out, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Um, Okay, Andrew, would you want to see a celebrity?
Maybe some of them, but I don't know who.
But you don't
But
know.
if I had the chance to see one of them or a few of them, I would like to.
Mm-hmm. And who is your favorite celebrity? Who would you want to see?
Maybe sometimes some guys from the series uh, Friends.
Oh, nice. Yes, that would be awesome. The TV.
Maybe I would like to go to the cafe they used to
Yeah.
go. Is it
Just to
still
the
there?
cafe that they had on the set.
Yeah. Is it still there?
I don't know. I don't know because I know it was taped in the US. I don't know if it's a real place.
No.
Sometimes they are created just for the set. It might be real. I don't know.
I heard it is real.
It's real. Okay. I don't know. Do you remember the name of the cafe?
No.
No? Okay. I'll have to Google it because now I'm interested. I think you might be right. I think it might be a real place. And I think the TV show Friends is set in New York, right?
Yes, I think it was.
Yeah, I think it's in New York. Well, that would be very interesting. I did not see the cafe in New York, but it could still be there. Very cool.
Maybe I would go to the Central Park.
Yes, Central Park is really pretty. We went, and they have a zoo in Central Park. It's very cool.
That's nice.
Yes. All right, well, it's very nice to meet you, Andrew. Welcome to class.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, let me say hello to Roberto. Hello.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Me too. I'm good too.
Good. Roberto, have you been in my class before?
Yes, I think it's the second time.
Okay. All right, perfect. And have you been to the U.S.?
Yes, I've already been in New York and Miami and Orlando.
And where?
Orlando.
Orlando. Okay. And what was your favorite part of New York?
I like to see Central Park, Times Square at night, and the Museum of Natural History.
The museum. Okay, so what was Museum of Natural History, and what was the one in the middle?
The Times Square at night
Oh yeah.
and the Central Park.
And Central Park. Okay. So Times Square at night, Central Park, and Museum of Natural History.
Yes.
Oh, awesome. I went to 2 of those. I did not see the Museum of Natural History. What was your favorite part about the museum?
I like the history, so everything is
Everything.
interesting. Yeah.
All right, very cool. Awesome, Roberto. Thanks for sharing.
Welcome.
Let me say hello to Sergio.
Hi, Dan. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Good. Sergio, are you Sergio from Brazil?
Yeah, I am.
And you've been to my class a lot?
Yeah, long time ago. Maybe 20 years ago.
Several years ago. Oh, goodness. You're so silly. I'm used to you being on video. You are usually on video. Yes?
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, welcome back, Sergio. Have you been to the U.S.?
Yes, I have been in US for some time.
And where have you been?
Oh, I've been most of the time always my travel place Florida, Fort Lauderdale, but yeah, I went to New York, uh, Texas, Dallas, actually.
Nice.
Mm, yeah, 4 states, right? Yeah.
Okay, so you went to Florida, New York,
Florida,
Texas.
New York, Texas. Yeah.
Okay, so 3
Let's check. Yes.
or no?
So, yeah. 3.
Okay. Okay. And let's see. Which was your favorite state?
Florida.
Okay, and why?
Oh, because it's hot. Oh, the most of the time it's the same like here in Rio, and beautiful beaches there and relaxing. I don't know. Maybe when I go there, I feel that maybe even for work, I feel like I'm in vacation.
Like you're on vacation.
On vacation, yeah.
Yes. Yes, perfect. I agree. I love Florida. We have taken many, many trips there. Okay, guys. So we are going to begin with the lesson today. So let's start reading. So first, we are going to read about the nickname that New York has. So it has quite a few, but we are going to learn about one of them. Okay. 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 Oh, let me say hello to Ming. Hello, Ming.
Hi, Danielle. How are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Doing okay.
Doing okay? All right, good. And Ming, you live in the U.S., right?
Yeah.
Okay. Where has your favorite place to travel been in the U.S.?
I don't travel much, but I guess Chicago is a good place. And New York also. New York City
Nice.
is great too.
And what was your favorite part about either vacation?
There's just so many cool places in both cities. I want to visit like California in the future. Yeah.
Yeah, California is very pretty. All right, Ming, why don't you start us off? Go ahead and read this first part.
Okay. New York City has been called many things: the great American melting pot, Gotham, the city that never sleeps, but its most famous nickname, without a doubt, is the Big Apple. But where did it come from? Making a Big Apple. There have been many ideas about how New York came to be called the Big Apple. Some say it comes from the former well-to-do families that sold apples on New York City streets to make ends meet during the Great Depression.
Good. Okay, thank you. Let's see. Amari, can you finish the paragraph?
Of course. But the nickname actually springs from a catchphrase used in the 1920s by New York Morning Telegraph sports writer John J. Gerard in his horse racing column. Around the Big Apple, starting on February 18, 1924, he began every column with the header, "The Big Apple, the dream of every lad that ever threw a leg over a oh my gosh, uh, thoroughbred, I don't know. And the goal of all horsemen, there's only one Big Apple. That's New York.
Good. Okay. This person's name is Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald.
Okay. This word is header.
Heather.
This word is lad.
Lad.
This word is thoroughbred.
Thoroughbred.
Yeah, thoroughbred.
Thorough.
Good. Okay, so now, before we continue, class, are there questions on the vocabulary in here?
What does make ends mean?
Okay, wait, say it one more time.
What does make ends mean? The first paragraph. New York City streets to make ends meet during the Great Depression.
Okay. Okay, so this is a phrase together. Make ends meet. Okay? It means that people during the Depression were having a hard time making money. And so when you make ends meet, it means that you are able to have money to barely be able to live. So you are barely getting enough money to live. You are making ends meet. So okay, so here I will write it. Hold on. Make ends meet. Yeah, it's like, thank you, Sergio. That's a better way to describe it. It's like to survive. Okay, so you barely have or earn enough money. Okay.
For instance, he lost his job. He is making ends meet.
Yes. But you have to be receiving some form of income. So, for example, he lost his job and he is working a part-time job as a tutor, for example. He is making ends meet. It means he has the bare necessities.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, so he gets a little of money, which are not enough for him.
Yeah, exactly. Good question, Andrew. All right. Other people in class? Or
No?
anyone?
Yes, that word, thoroughbred.
Thoroughbred. It means it's a horse that is specifically created for horse racing. So a horse that is bred for horse racing.
Excuse me, could you share the document with us?
Yes. Sorry, I did not know y'all did not have it.
Where do you write?
Oh, in the Verbling chat.
In the Verbling chat, I don't see nothing.
Oh no. Okay, I will start writing on the document so you can see it. Okay. Let me hold on. So for a thoroughbred, a horse that is bred for racing.
What does it mean threw a leg over a thoroughbred?
So it means that where is that? Oh, it means you place your leg on the other side of the horse. So it's when you mount.
Oh. Okay, okay.
Mhm.
I get it.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. That's so I can picture it now. Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Oops. What did I do? Okay. Anything else? Do we know lad?
It's like a young man.
Mhm. Good.
Apple.
Say it again, Andrew.
Apple. A friend.
Are you asking about the definition of a word?
I'm guessing. Is it like a friend or a pal?
Oh, yeah, yeah, it can be. It can be. Yeah, it's more of it's either a term that was used mainly in Old English or maybe still in Britain. I think in Britain it's more like a friend or a pal, maybe. I don't know though, but it's very Old English for the U.S.
Teacher,
Mhm.
sometimes I hear you that you say several times that old English. What does it mean? That is a different, more polite English, or what?
No, no, Old English is like used a long time ago.
Okay.
In English?
Old English is like it just means yeah, from a long time ago. It's not a specific time. It just means that it's probably not as common to hear. Because for example, this writer was writing back in 1924. So the terminology is sometimes not the same as it is today.
Okay,
Okay.
understand. Thank you.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay, we will continue. All right. Pablo,
Okay.
can you read this paragraph, please?
Yes. Catching on. Once the term entered the vocabularies of the Society of North is
Are you there?
yeah,
Pablo?
yeah. Yeah, can you hear me? No?
Okay.
Can you hear me? No.
All right, Sergio.
Teacher, I can hear to Paulo, but I think you don't hear.
Oh, no, I can't hear him.
I'm hearing him.
Yes, I hear from them.
Okay, that's a problem.
Yes,
I can,
I can hear.
because I can hear all of the students except Pablo. I'm really sorry. I don't know why I can't hear you.
Don't worry.
That is so strange. I don't know.
Just continue.
I'm sorry, Pablo. I can't hear you.
No,
Do you
don't
want to try refreshing?
Okay.
Maybe. Okay. All right. Okay, Sergio. Well, maybe he's back. Pablo. Hello.
Teacher, do you hear me?
Hey. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
And catching on?
Mhm.
Okay, once the term entered the vocabularies of Society of North, its popularity slowly spread outside of the horse racing context, and everything from nightclubs in Harlem to hit song and dance about the city were named after the Big Apple. Most notably, New York jazz musicians in the 1930s, whose habit of using the nickname to reference their Hampton in their song, made the name spread outside the Northeast.
Mhm. Good. All right. One pronunciation. Musicians. Uh-oh, I can't hear you.
Me neither this time, teacher.
Oh no. Pablo. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm sorry, Pablo. It seems like your connection is bad. But it was just that one word. So the rest of the paragraph, great pronunciation. Okay. Sergio, can you finish the paragraph for us, please?
Yeah. Okay. Throughout the mid-20th century, it remained New York City's nickname until it was officially adopted by the city in the 1970s. The New York Convention and Visitors Bureau hoped that using the phrase would brighten the image of an economically downtrodden and crime-ridden city in the crime and revive the tourist economy. In 1997, to give Fitzgerald his somewhat unjust due, Major Rudy Giuliani signed legislation naming the corner where Fitzgerald and his family lived at West 55th Street and Broadway between 1934 and 1963, Big Apple Corner.
Good. Okay, one word. Oh, this word. Okay. Downtrodden.
Downtrodden.
Good. Perfect. All right.
What is mean, teacher?
Do you know the word oppressed?
Press?
Yeah.
No.
Here, I will spell it. It means when you are treated bad, usually by people who are in power. So economically downtrodden, it means you were treated bad economically by people because of people in power.
Oh, okay.
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 Yeah. So it was not good. It's not a good thing. Okay. Other questions about any of this? Any of these two paragraphs, class? If not, we will continue.
No questions.
Oh, no questions?
No.
No.
All right. We will continue. All right. We are going to talk about the Statue of Liberty. Okay. David, can you read this first paragraph, please? David?
Okay, Daniel, sorry.
It's okay.
I will mute. Okay, from Liberty. From Liberty, Daniel?
I'm sorry, what, David?
From Liberty?
Yes.
Okay. So, Liberty enlightening the world. The Statue of Liberty enlightening the world was a gift of friendship from the people of France to the United States and is recognized as a universal symbol of freedom and democracy. The Statue of Liberty was dedicated on October 28, 1886. It was signed as a national monument in 1954. Employees of the National Park Service have been caring for the Cooper statue since 1933.
Good. Okay. This word, designated.
Okay, designated.
Good. This word, copper.
Okay, and what does copper mean, Daniel?
Copper is, it's usually like a bronze. It's a bronze color.
Bronze?
Element, no?
It's
It's
a
what?
metal.
Yes.
Right.
hmm It's a metal that's a bronze color.
Is the metal that is the
Like a
Liberty
penny.
made?
I'm sorry, what?
Is the metal that is the Statue of Liberty made?
Yeah, it's the metal that the Statue of Liberty is made from. But because of weathering, because of the weather on the Statue of Liberty, it has turned green. Okay?
Green?
Yeah, so the Statue of Liberty is green.
It's green? Oh, I think that was
Yeah.
like white or gray. In the movies, I always seen like gray color or white.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it's like a green, gray, white. It's because of the weathering on the copper, though. So originally, it was a very shiny, bright, pretty metal, and now it looks different. So, yep. Okay. And David, just for this word, it's statue. Perfect. Yep. Okay, guys. Questions on this part?
No.
No.
Enlightening? What's the mean? What's the meaning of this word?
Class, do you want to help? Does someone want to describe?
Enlightening means to make someone aware of something, to teach someone about something.
Yeah, it's to give them more knowledge. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the meaning, Daniel?
It's like when you're teaching someone or you're giving them more knowledge than they had before. So to give
It's not for light.
No, it's not. It doesn't have to do with light. Well, okay. No, it's not. It's not anything with light.
I understand. Like a candle.
Oh, okay.
Like to educate?
But it's more to like educate people. Okay. So yes, candles. No, see.
Candles?
The effect of the candle. I think that, but if you say it's more novel, it's same. It's a metaphoric.
Okay. Yes. Like in a metaphorical way, yes. Candles light up the path, and yes, exactly. In a metaphor, exactly.
Okay, I understand.
Okay. Other words from this paragraph?
No, it's clear.
No, it's clear? Okay. Perfect. Thanks, guys. Okay, now an interesting fact about the Statue of Liberty. Let's see. Andrew, can you read this for us?
Okay. Did you know freedom is not standing still? A symbolic feature that people cannot see is a broken chain wrapped around the statue's feet. Protruding from the bottom of her robe, the broken chains symbolize her free forward movement, enlightening the world with her touch, free from oppression and servitude.
Okay, this word, protruding.
Protruding.
Perfect. Good. Okay, class, questions from these words?
Symbolize. Is it correct?
Symbolize. Yes, that's the correct pronunciation. Do you need the definition?
No.
Okay. Yeah. You said it correctly.
Can you repeat
Yes.
the word, the pronunciation?
Symbolize.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Other questions, guys?
Protruding, what's the meaning?
It means when it is barely showing. So it sticks out or it pokes out. It barely shows. Okay?
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Other words, class?
Teacher.
Servitude?
Oh, okay. Servitude is like,
Slave? No, or is a different word?
no, that's what it means.
Okay.
And then Jose Luis, I think?
Yes, operation is similar to downtrodden?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yep.
I understand the word. Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Okay. All right. Who has not read? Who has not read?
Me.
Hector, Jose Luis,
Jose Luis and Paolo team.
and Paolo. Okay. All right. Y'all will get a turn. Let's see. All right. Jose Luis, can you read this, please?
Okay. Between 1886 and 1924, almost 40 million immigrants entered the United States through New York. The Statue of Liberty was a reassuring sign that they had arrived in the land of their dreams. To these anxious newcomers, the statue's uplifted torch did not suggest enlightenment as her creators intended, but rather welcome. Over time, Liberty emerged as the mother of exiles, a symbol of hope to generations of immigrants. War tensions in the 20th century reinforced this connection, and further advances the image of the statue in the harbor as an emblem of the United States, a refuge for the poor and persecuted of Europe, and as a place of unlimited opportunity.
Okay, this word, unlimited.
Unlimited.
Perfect. Sorry, Jose Luis, if I'm correcting you on some of these that you don't need to be, your connection is cutting in and out, okay? So I apologize if I correct you for ones that you pronounce correctly. Okay.
Okay.
This word, persecuted.
Persecuted?
Hold on, there was one more. Where did it go? I think. Oh no, actually it was this. Exiles.
Okay. Exiles.
Yes. Perfect. Okay.
What does mean uplifted?
Uplifted. It means it is up in the sky in this example. So it's lifted up in the air. It's up. Okay. So her arm is raised.
Okay.
And the word reassuring?
Hold on. Her arm is raised. Okay. Yes, reassuring. So it means it's like a comforting. So it symbolizes, it's a good sign. It symbolizes like hope.
Okay.
Something like that, okay? Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're welcome. Okay. Let's see. Anything else, class?
No.
But what?
Go ahead, Paolo.
What is drawbacks? Oh no! I think Jose Luis didn't read that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember that one, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Draw. It's the next part.
Yeah.
But you can read it because you said it correctly. All right, go ahead and read this next part.
Yeah, okay. Sometimes this image glossed over the very real drawbacks and difficulties of settling in the United States, but it was a romantic view that was dominant for decades and continues to persist. In addition to masking immigrant setbacks in the United States, it was a story that tended to favor the European side of immigration at the expense of trials encountered by newcomers from Latin America and Asia.
Okay, this word, encountered.
Encountered.
Good. All right, this word, trials.
Trials.
Good. And hold on. Okay, hold on. Where did it go? Oh, this word, decades.
Decades.
Perfect. Yeah, great job. Okay, so drawbacks. Drawbacks are some of the negatives. Drawbacks is like a negative, it's just a negative thing. It's the negatives. So you have positive things, like the good things, and the drawbacks are the negative things.
The problems.
Yeah, it's like the problems.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have a special day for celebrating the I don't know, the Liberty Statue or something like that, teacher?
The Statue of Liberty? No. No, or not that I'm aware of. Not that I know of. That would be pretty cool. But I don't think so. Alright. Other vocab questions?
Yeah, glossed.
Glossed. So it means when you gloss over something, it means you do not, you kind of hide it, or you don't look too closely. You hide something, so you keep it hidden, or you do not look at it very closely. Okay, so you can say like, for example, a teacher can say, gloss over the next 2 chapters. It means to read it very quickly. Don't look at it too much in depth, okay?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Other questions?
No, teacher, thank you.
Okay. All right, then let's have Hector read this next part. So, go ahead, read to here, please, Hector.
Yes. President Franklin D. Roosevelt, 1936 speech in honor of the statue's 50th anniversary helped solidify the transformation of the statue into an icon of immigration. In the speech, he presented immigration as a central part of the nation's past and emphasized the newcomers' capacity of Americanization. Connection drawn between the Statue of Liberty and immigration were not always positive. Nativist Americans who opposed immigration linked the statue to immigration most starkly in political cartoons critiquing foreigners critiquing foreign threats to American liberties and values.
Good. Okay, this word, speech.
Speech.
Good. This word, nativist.
Nativist.
Good. And this word, threats.
Threats.
Perfect. Great job. Okay. So questions on this class?
The word starkly.
It means it is most obvious. So it's in the most contrast. So it's like very harsh. Okay? Starkly, it's showing the most harsh way of the world. Okay? So it's like a harsh way to look at the world. Does that make sense? So it's very severe.
It is a tough way.
Say it again?
For example, it is like a tough way. Tough.
I'm sorry, Andrew, I apologize. Okay, does this word make sense, class, or no?
No, I don't have clear idea.
Okay, so so it's in this political cartoon, they show it in the most obvious way by critiquing the foreigners' threats to American liberties and values. So it's showing it in a very contrasting, in a tough way. Yeah, Andrew. It's in a very contrasting way. Okay, it's very tough. It's very obvious. Okay, so they're not. It's very blunt. Okay, they are not trying to hide it. So it's a stark. It's a stark reality. Okay.
Okay.
They're very harsh. They're very tough. Okay. It's not a very nice image. So in one of the political cartoons, they have a lot of European ships dumping garbage. So they throw their garbage out around the Statue of Liberty, and the Statue of Liberty is turning away. Okay, so it's very stark. It's a very contrasting, very tough, harsh reality. Okay.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Yeah. Other questions?
No.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and finish this last paragraph, this last little piece. Okay, go ahead, Sergio.
Okay. They portrayed the monument as a symbol of the nation, damaged by pollution, housing shortages, and disease. Such images appeared mainly in middle-class popular magazines. They appeared in response to proposed increase in New York's immigrant process capacity or in connection to specific political campaigns.
All right, good. One correction. Besieged.
Besieged.
Okay, so questions on vocabulary from here?
Yes. Has a symbol of a nation designed by pollution.
Mm-hmm.
What is the word design?
Besieged.
Besiege.
Uh-huh. Besiege is when something is surrounded or completely crowded.
Okay. Surrounded is like the synonym?
Yeah, for besieged. Yes. So surrounded or crowded. You think of a lot of, basically it's saying it's a nation that is like full of a lot of pollution in this example. Okay?
And why they don't use word full? Because they use design.
Besieged, because besieged gives you the image of things pressing up against you. It's piling up, okay? So it gives you the image of being completely surrounded by things that are overwhelming.
Okay. In a bad sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Mhm. Any other questions?
No, I don't think so.
What?
Alright.
What?
Go ahead, Paul.
What is portrayed?
Yes.
Portrayed. Okay, it means they viewed. So like they viewed the monument as a symbol of okay, blah blah blah. So when you portray something, it's when you see it a certain way. You see it a certain way. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like your opinion or your view. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it becomes like the symbol. Oh, sorry. I should have left the thing up. Hold on. Any other questions, class?
No.
Alrighty. Alright, guys.
Time
Well,
over.
thank you all for joining me in class today. If you have any questions, you can message me on Verbling, and I'd be happy to help you out. Until then, hopefully I'll see you all again soon. Bye, guys.
Thank you, teacher. Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye, John.